everybody, welcome back to my channel. Now this, I know, is a very long awaited video because last month I failed to upload my food shopping haul. Basically I had a series of disasters, one which will be revealed in this video, one which I can't tell you. The other one was that I accidentally deleted some of the footage. That was a disaster. And then my fridge died. So we now have the new fridge. Yeah, so basically my old fridge was a Hotpoint one. It was about 30 years old. It actually belonged to my other half's mum when my other half was little. It was their family fridge freezer. It was a fabulous fridge freezer. It lasted for such a long time, and yeah, it passed away, sadly. It started blowing out 42 degrees. It got a bit hot-headed. The compressor went. It was leaking water. We just thought, you know what, we need to say goodbye. So it's gone, and we now have a Beko, which cost me about £280. It's really basic. It doesn't quite live up to its old counterpart, sadly. That was such a good fridge freezer. This one is very much probably 15-year lifespan, and then it's probably have to be replaced again. But let's just hope that this one is as nice to us as the last one. Now the only thing is, obviously, is it is a lot smaller, so I don't really know how this is going to work on a monthly basis. I'm a little bit unsure of how much is going to fit in here. Have I bought too much food? I don't know. I've had to literally run it down to pretty much nothing, and the stuff that I've got in there now can just be binned. It's like really old stuff, so it can just go. But I'm going to have to be a lot smarter when it comes to what I put in the freezer. Now it is a frost-free one, so I do have a reasonable amount of space in there, but at the same time I've got to make sure that, you know, what I'm putting in there we are using, because otherwise I'm going to end up with a freezer full of stuff that I can't eat. Now I did go back to Sainsburys this month because I needed the delivery for when my freezer was going to arrive, so I just had to go work and get a delivery, and I spent £118.20. I sort of got a reasonable amount of food. I don't really feel like I got a lot, but I tried to get things that I think will kind of last me, see me through. A couple of things that I got that they don't do in Tesco's because I was missing them, so I picked up a few things. But yeah, and a few other little bits and pieces. So yeah, let's dive in. I got a few little Halloween treats as well, so we'll have a little look. Okay, so to start with, I've got some Actimel, I've got some Brunswick thin ham, I got a big joint of pork crackling. This came in at £4.10. I'm basically on holiday this week, so I thought it'd be quite nice to have a nice little roast. I got some gammon steaks because I thought they would be quite small in the freezer. Some garlic chicken Kievs. These are actually a lot bigger than what I thought, and 4 breaded chicken steaks. I then got some Aunt Bessie toad in the hole, 2 pepperoni pizzas, and then I got this pizza. This looks massive, like it is huge. Huge pizza, cheese stuffed crust. That is not going to fit in my freezer. I know that for a fact. So we may have to have pizza for dinner tonight. I then got some streaky bacon, and they have actually changed their basic cheese. So their basic cheese has gone to Mary Ann's mild cheddar cheese dairy. So I don't know if it's just a supplier change or it is actually that this is where it's from. I'm not sure, but who knows. That happened while I was away. Then Costa coffee, needed some Costa. Then we've got some Red Label tea bags. I was missing my Red Label tea bags, I must admit. Then we've got some Complete Expert Max White toothpaste. I normally pick this up in Boots or Superdrug or somewhere like that, but because I've not really been out and I've been really busy, I thought I'd just pick some up. So I've got some Bird's Eye chicken dippers. I've got some Aunt Bessie's frozen parsnips. I got some Taste the Difference beer battered onion rings. I got some garden peas. And I got some cauliflower cheese frozen. Now that is what I wanted. I was missing that so much. Tesco's don't do frozen cauliflower cheese, and the Sainsburys one is really nice. So I got some baking potatoes, some Rumpledy-Dumps, which they also don't do in Tesco's. Apparently they've changed the recipe of this, so I'm a little bit like, uh-oh. Got some Taste the Difference, wild sage, roast onion, shallots and lemon stuffing, some mushrooms, some flat garlic pizza bread, I've got some ready meals because I always get ready meals, so ham and mushroom tortellini, spaghetti carbonara, I've got a leek and potato lamb hot pot. They looked really nice. Oh, I got this looks gorgeous as a little treat for the week. Tropical smoothie cheesecake, yum. I got some coconut basmati rice, some super noodles, some normal rice, some carrots. I got, what have we got here? Some beetroot, some spinach, oh, yum. Okay, so we got some chocolate ice ring donuts, some cookies, then we got some Cadbury's mini bonfire logs. Oh, now these are honeycomb flavour ones. They looked very festive for Halloween and that kind of thing. And then some Mr. Kipling French Fancies, and these are again Halloween ones, so I think they are orange. I then got some bolognese sauce, some eggs, some hot cross buns. Okay, so I did get a few other little things, including some cat litter, which obviously you don't want to see. I forgot to get toilet roll, bit random. And then I also picked up some bin bags and some tin foil, which for some reason I've put it away already, so I'm not going to bother getting it out again. But yeah, so I got a reasonable amount of stuff, I think. I got some nice things is what I would say. I feel like I got some nice things, but I don't really know how this is going to fit in my freezer. So I thought, as a little kind of extra fun element to this video today, we would have a little kind of walk around tour of how I store food in my new fridge. Let's check it out. Okay, so welcome to the new fridge freezer. So down here I've got my milk, I've got my Robinson's pressed pear and elderflower cordial, I've got some ginger beer, some ketchup, I've got some salad dressing, I've also got some lime and ginger cordial that I picked up at a food festival I went to at the weekend with my sister, so that's really, really nice. Then up here I've just got some healthy snacks, so some fruit and yeah, some more fruit, and then some jellies, and then at the top here I've got mayo and mustard and more mayo. Then at the bottom here I've just about managed to get all my fruit and veg in here, or my veg. My leek had to go in at a bit of an angle, and I've kind of squished somewhere in there my spinach, but it did all squeeze in. Definitely something to bear in mind, that that's not necessarily going to be as big as I want it to be. Then I've got some meat, so I've got my small pork joint, I've got some gammon, and I've got my bacon on the bottom shelf. Then here I've got my pizzas, which didn't fit in. I had a feeling they weren't going to. So I've got my pizzas here, and then my ham, my cheesecake, my Baileys, that's coming out to drink right now. Then some Actimel, my cheese, and my butter. But that is my new fridge setup. It's quite cute. But yeah, a lot smaller than my last one. Mostly because you can't just put the milk in, you have to put it in like sideways. These are a lot narrower. Moving on to my freezer. So it's a frost-free freezer. So down here, basically, I've got all my vegetables. So I've got my peas and my bags of vegetables. And then my chicken dippers, and I've got some frozen Yorkshire puddings. Then in here I've got all my kind of, mostly like my meat. So I've got some mince that I picked up from the reduced section, and then I've got my chicken bits in there, and then my rumpledy dumps is just on top. Then in here I've got some crispy chicken, and then I've got my Aunt Bessie's toad in the hole. Then I've got some sausages, so I've got 3 packs of sausages, and then I've got my slush puppy maker and some ice cubes. And then on top here I have an ice cube tray which just lifts out. And then I've got all my ready meals. So I can get, in here I can get 4 ready meals this size. No, 6 ready meals this size. But if I go any bigger, so these ones here, they don't fit in the back. So yeah, a bit annoying, but it just means that I have to buy less but more often somehow. That is my new little freezer. So tiny. Oh, there was just one more thing that I was going to share with you. Okay, so a lot of people gave me loads of great ideas over how I can get over the fact that most shops now are not delivering with bags, and whether I should just use a basket or get some like cheap shopping bags. What should I do? And yes, this is what I picked up. These. Oh my goodness. So if you go onto Tesco's website and type in bag for life, they have got the coolest Harry Potter bags. Now these were £1 each, and they're not the biggest. I would say they're 2 good size bags. I picked up 2 of these and then like just a really big generic one, but the quality of these is great. If you've got a Harry Potter fan at home, these are just, yeah, really fab, really handy, and yeah, I really was impressed. So that's what I am now using to transport my food upstairs. So basically I have to unpack it at the door, pack it in a bag, and then toggle it upstairs and unpack it again, and then put it away once I filmed it. But yeah, anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more food related videos. I have a new vlog coming very soon where I went to that food festival. Such a funny day, absolutely hilarious. If I've already posted it, I'll link it above, but I'm sure I haven't. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care guys, bye.